Hej alle sammen og velkommen til en video. I dag vil jeg rigtig gerne lave sådan en video, jeg normalt ikke laver. Og det er ikke så meget med værksætteri, men det er mere fordi, jeg synes ham her, Alan Ritchson, er faktisk noget af en brød. Også generelt, hvordan han har formået at få den her rolle som Reacher. Jeg elsker den der serie Reacher på Prime. Og i dag skal vi sådan se hans fridge, hans træning, men også hans køleskab, hvad det er, han spiser, og hvordan han holder sig i form. Jeg elsker fitness, og jeg elsker også sundhed. Jeg træner i hvert fald 3 gange om ugen, så jeg tænker måske, det er lidt sjovere også, et sjovere alternativ, end hele tiden at snakke om forretning. Så med andre ord, så vil jeg rigtig gerne se den her YouTube-video, som de har lavet, og jeg håber ikke, at Men's Health, de eller andet formår at sætte blokker for det her, fordi det er ren og skær reaction på dansk.
Alan Ritchson
Jeg tror, han er en brød.
Open the door. We've been searching for you for days.
Han er virkelig en brød. Hold nu op.
Alright, let's go check out the gym and fridge.
Jeg synes, det er først nu her på det sidste, at vi virkelig har fået lov til at se ham. Jeg kan huske, at jeg så ham i Blue State Mountain. Til jer, som kan huske det, det var for nogle år tilbage, dengang man var teenager, hvor man så nogle flotte kvinder på tv.
Alright, show us what's in that fridge.
Men jeg har ikke rigtig set ham efterfølgende.
Dropping that action movie voice. Let's see that fridge.
So this is my kitchen. This is my fridge. I'm actually terrified about what we're gonna find in here. Oh, not bad.
Det ser flot ud.
Because it doesn't usually look like this. There's no pizza leftovers in here, so my wife must have known you guys were coming and cleaned out the pizza, because there's always pizza in the fridge.
What staples do you always have in there?
This is like when you clean up your house before people come over. There's none of the good stuff is in here right now. You know, it's
meget rigtigt, det der han siger. Man rydder selvfølgelig lige altid op, og så har man en undskyldning. Jeg er ked af det, ser så rodet ud. Man ved inderst ikke godt, at det hele er rent. Hvis vi ser på hans køleskab, så ligner det faktisk overhovedet ikke, at han træner. Det ligner faktisk helt almindeligt familiemad, eller familiekøleskab, undskyld. Der er noget dressing, der er noget vand, der ligner noget mango herover, noget mango multi juice, og så har vi, jeg ved ikke om det er øl, eller om det er, jeg kan ikke huske, hvad det der mærke det hedder, og så har vi noget asparges deroppe, ligner det, og så noget, jeg ved ikke om hvad det her det er, måske noget grøn pesto af en slags, og så måske noget kød i den her, og det her ved jeg ikke, er det mælk, hvad står der? Noget med soda, så det er nok ikke mælk. Ja, lad os se videre.
There's almond milk down there. Like, we're doing good. These are my wife's protein drinks. These are only 30 grams of protein in these. The weak sauce. I'll show you some better ones later. So we always have eggs. I've always got a lot of eggs. That is like my go-to breakfast. So we've got, we got a couple dozen here.
Ja, okay.
Free. We're polite to the chickens. Don't look at the no-baked cookie dough from a local bakery. I don't stick spoons in that all day long. We do have a lot of cut fruit. We've
Okay,
got 3 boys.
jeg siger det nu, før den her video er startet, fordi hvis en person godt kan indrømme, at han elsker cookies, som han gør nu fra start af, og han har det allerede i køleskabet, og han er ikke bange for at vise det, jeg tror, at Alan herover han er en kæmpe cookie-fan. Jeg har ikke set nogen, jeg har ikke set ham spise det nogen endnu, men jeg gætter på, at han er en kæmpe cookie-fan.
In the house, they love to dive into fruit all the time, and I've got one kid who's like a fruit bat, and it's like all he eats. So he and I are just in there munching away. And from what I've been told, you can't have too much fruit, so I think it's a safe one. Don't.
Okay, jeg har faktisk hørt noget stik det modsatte. Hvis jeg kan huske, der var en person, der snakkede om, igen, jeg ved det ikke, hvis der er nogen derude, som har lidt mere erfaring, end jeg har, så må jeg selvfølgelig gerne råbe, men det var noget med, at du kan faktisk også spise for mange frugt på en dag. De anbefaler, på et tidspunkt var det 6 frugter om dagen, og så har man sagt, at 6 frugter måske har lidt for meget sukker, fordi at der er også rigtig meget sukker i banan og i æbler og pærer, og hvad har du. Så man skal sådan lidt være påpasselig. Jeg tror faktisk, sidst jeg hørte, det var, at det var anbefalet at spise 3 i stedet for. Men igen, jeg er ikke nogen som helst ekspert i det. Jeg tror bare, det er det, jeg har hørt, at man skal lade være med at spise for mange frugter hver eneste dag, men man skal spise fra 1, 2, måske 3, og så er det. Men ja, måske kan man ikke spise for mange, som han siger. Prøv at kigge på hans overkrop. Prøv at kigge på hans arm. Måske har han styr på det, mere end jeg har.
Mind the cheese dogs. Once again, I have 3 boys, so I can blame the kids on the cheese dogs, but I do love hot dogs. A little mustard, onion. If you can find some chili, great. I didn't say that, okay? Just cut that. People are gonna eat
Den der hotdog så faktisk ret lækker
after
ud.
they see this, because I eat whatever the hell I want, and I'm not kidding.
How many meals do you eat in a day?
I eat about every hour. I don't know if they're like full meals, you know, probably like 4 full meals, you know? Let me show you what a day of eating for me really looks like. This is...
Okay, han spiser hver time. Det er ret kraftigt at spise hver evig eneste time. Fair nok, han siger, han spiser måske 4 måltider som sådan, men han hele tiden snakker. Hver evig eneste time, det er måske lidt for meget. Jeg ved det ikke. Altså, han er også kæmpe, så det kan godt være, det er helt normalt for ham.
The God's honest truth. Ready? This is my breakfast. Pre-made packs of oatmeal. I like a little variety in my life. So I'll take the apples and cinnamon, or my favorite, which I'm almost out of, and it's a little scary, the maple and brown sugar. I put it in the microwave for the perfect 27 seconds. I'm a little obsessive. Doesn't want to be mushy, don't want to be too hot. 27 seconds, 2 packs. That's my breakfast. Here's my lunch. This is what I do for lunch. I'm going to show you what I do.
27 sekunder. Tak for det. Det skal jeg prøve.
This is a fresh one. I just need... Oh, but they put the price tag right over the zipper.
Didn't expect Jack Reacher to struggle with the deli cheese.
Here, I'll open it like this. Okay. You take some cheese. I take 2 pieces of Swiss. You don't want to overdo it. You're not eating a cheese taco. You're eating a meat cheese taco. You take some turkey.
Cheese taco.
You do one little... You don't want to overdo it. So just one little plop or 2. There we go. One little stripe of mustard. The cheese is the bread. So you got your little flavor in the middle. You got your protein. And you got your meat and cheese taco.
Okay, lad os lige prøve at respektere manden. Han spiser det, jeg vil kalde måske 2 omgange ribberhus, osteskiver med noget kylling i top, lidt mayo, og han bruger ostene som værende brød. Så det er sådan en ostekylling sandwich. Og han ser sådan derud. Er den godkendt? Kan man godt spise det der til lunch, og sådan stadig godkendt? Jeg har altid hørt, at ost er der rigtig meget fedt, unødvendigt fedt, og det ødelægger fuldstændig dit kost. Men hvis Alan han siger det, så må der være noget bag det.
I can eat 50 of these. Do you guys want one? Dude, they're the best.
What do you have for dinner?
Dude, han virker til at være sådan en person i træningscenter, hvis man spørger ham, hvis man stiller et spørgsmål omkring fitness. Han ligner typen, som sådan vil gå i dybde og forklare dig det hele, og ikke den der person, som, nej, jeg har ikke tid til at snakke, eller jeg er lige i gang med noget. Han ligner faktisk en person, der går op i og gør folks liv lidt nemmere. Jeg ved det ikke. Godt nok har jeg kun set ham 3 minutter og 33 sekunder, men han virker faktisk ret cool.
Dinner is good. This is my wife's lovely homemade turkey meatloaf. Very
det er så
lean.
godt, det der kød der.
Tons of protein. Sometimes we'll have some mashed potatoes in it if I need a little carbs. And we have some greens, like salad or green beans.
Is it hard to stick with your diet when you're on set?
When I'm on set, it's super easy to maintain what I eat. In fact, I eat the healthiest when I'm on set because I have somebody cooking for me.
How has your diet changed over the years?
Han har virkelig ændret sig meget.
I eat the healthiest when I'm on set because I have somebody cooking for me.
How is your...
Det her må være... Ja, nu ved jeg ikke lige, hvor mange år... om det er 5 år, eller om det er 10 års forskel, men hold nu kæft. Prøv nu også at se på hans hoved. Det er som om, hans hovedform også er blevet større. Hvordan? Altså, alt ved ham er bare blevet større. Alt. Glem hans... han har fået meget mere muskelmasse og større muskler på de her arme, i forhold til de her, han har fået nu. Kæmpe respekt. Men hans hoved er også bare blevet større, synes jeg. Er det bare mig? Jeg ved ikke, om det bare er... Ja, jeg ved det ikke. Hans ur er også blevet meget federe, synes jeg. Alt er bare blevet 10 gange bedre.
Your diet changed over the years?
My diet changes depending on like where I'm at in my jobs. You know, like Reacher, I play Reacher's...
Det her burde den her billede, jeg kan huske, jeg så den her plakat overalt for en måned eller 2 siden. Det var seriøst overalt. Og da jeg så på de der blodår, og jeg kan huske, at jeg var på vej til træningscenter, og det her det motiverede mig, fordi jeg vil også gerne se sådan der ud en dag. Og så er der sådan mere realistisk et. Det her det viser, hvor vigtigt det er light, hvor vigtigt det er, at man står på det rigtige lys, og man lige flexer, fordi det her det er sådan mere naturligt. Det ser mere sådan normalt ud. Hvorimod det her, hold nu op, mand.
It's got to be big so I can bulk. I call it bulking constantly, so I just eat whatever I want.
Hold on.
And I do work out 5 days a week, so I think I can get away with a lot of it. If I'm not playing Reacher, which is, the other half of the year, I can't be so big usually. I limit the carbs.
Han er stadigvæk ret stor. Hvis han siger, at han er not usually big when he's not playing Reacher, jeg vil sige, at det her er ret markeret. Jeg kan ikke sige, han ligner Reacher lige nu i Fast X whatever. Han ligner stadigvæk Reacher.
Other half of the year, I can't be so big usually. I limit the carbs.
Usually, yeah.
I try to cut back on the sugar because I eat cookies.
Jeg sagde, at jeg spiser kosmokage.
Cookie dough every day, or a secret. But yeah, I try to limit the carbs and the cheese. So if I do that, I'm good. I can get away with with a lot more.
What did you eat growing up?
Growing up, it was it was a different era. It was 80s and 90s. Spam was huge. But I would open up a can of spam and we'd slice it up and we'd saute it in a pan and throw it on a sandwich with like processed American cheese. Just peel the plastic off. That and a little mustard on white bread. It doesn't get more all-American than a white bread mustard cheese spam sandwich. But that was my childhood.
Okay, normalt, jeg vil have det her måltid her. Jeg hader, når kødet ser sådan der ud. Det skal helst være sådan noget grilled cheese, eller det skal helst se sådan grillet ud. Det der, jeg kan ikke klare, hvordan det ser ud. Det der ser måske fint nok ud. Men det her,
spam was huge. But I would open up a can.
Det der, oh my god, det kan jeg slet ikke. Jeg mister allerede appetitten bare ved at kigge på det der. Jeg tror heller ikke, jeg ved ikke om man kan få spam i Danmark. Jeg tror ikke det er kommet endnu. Meget kreativt navn, vil jeg lige indrømme. Pause.
Was my childhood.
What would we never see in your fridge?
Shit soda.
Anything.
Og det var sodavand.
Vegan? Vegan people are like, it's almost like a real cookie. And you're like, no, why do you have to compare it? I'll just have the real cookie. I'm not judging you if you're vegan. But I ain't eating that. You know what I'm saying?
What's your go-to protein?
I like the 40 grams, the muscle milk.
Oh my god,
What's
jeg
your
elsker
snack
hans ærlighed.
strategy?
Favorite snack to have on set in Turkey? The country, not the bird. I'm glad you asked. Cerezas.
The snacks are kind of the hardest thing for me. So I do like a lot of cottage
Dyrt er
cheese.
grineren.
I do a lot of yogurt.
Og jeg
I also
elsker
do a lot of
hytteost.
string cheese. I have the worst diet. People, nutritionists around the world, their heads are falling off right now.
What's your go-to comfort food?
I was given
Hytteost
for
er
my
undervurderet.
birthday recently 8 pounds of raw cookie dough. I ate all of it. Where does it go? I don't know where it goes.
Do you drink coffee?
This is my coffee. My coffee is a 5-hour energy, so it's efficient, it's delicious. Yeah, you pop one of these in the morning, good as gold.
What's Reacher's favorite thing to cook?
Reacher, to Reacher, a calorie is a calorie. It doesn't matter if it comes from like fat or sugar. Reacher
Meget
will
simpel
eat
mand.
anything that works for him.
How do you make your protein shake?
Reacher sparker også døren, når han har lyst, så man skal nok ikke blive inspireret af, hvad Reacher gør, vil jeg lige indrømme. Reacher dræber også folk, så det er bare for at lægge det derud.
My go-to protein shake, it's ice, almond milk, a ton of protein powder. Sometimes I'll do a banana, but usually I go fruitless. I try to limit the sugar. 3 giant handfuls of spinach. I do peanut butter, cacao for a little depth of flavor, and avocado. So I get the fats in there. But sometimes I put oats in there if I want like a little extra.
You take any supplements?
These are trace mineral drops, so these are all natural minerals and performance electrolytes. Swear to you, this has saved my life because when I'm working out 5 days a week, using heavy weights all the time, your body never has a chance to recover. You're never 100%. I suffered from full body, whole system-wide muscle cramps. In fact, the other day, I did some push-ups, and during the push-ups, I started to cramp up. I came up and I took these. I waited 15 minutes. Cramps were gone. Finished the workout. So this is it. This is all I'll include.
I'm a little afraid to ask, but what do you grab from the fridge when you're hungry at 2 a.m.?
Here's what I'm going for in the fridge. A nice homemade key lime pie. And then I punish myself in the workout. See, this is the thing. People are going to go like, oh, he's whatever he wants, oh, whatever. When I go into that gym, I'm like, I deserve to die for how I've eaten, so I'm going to try to work myself to death. What I would love to find in my life is a balance where I kind of eat healthy and then don't have to work quite as hard, but I'm not there yet. I like cookie dough too much. Anyway, speaking of eating crap and needing to work it
Småkager
off.
er lækkert.
we should go hit the
Cookies er
gym.
ret lækre. Hvem elsker ikke cookies? Okay, nu ser vi ham
Down
træne.
where Reacher was built.
Okay, so this
Yeah,
is
let's
my
hear
home
him
gym. Well, I'm on the road all the time, so my favorite piece in here is this cage. 'Cause
Prøv lige at se på det her unit. Hvad er det her for en giant amongst men? What er det her? Prøv lige at se. Han er jo mere end, hvad er 2 hoveder større end alle. Så nok er der rigtig mange kvinder, der var sådan randomly ved siden af, men der er også nogle mænd her, der er en mand der, der er en der er nok også en, der gemmer sig her, hvilket jeg godt forstår, hvorfor. Han er bare, bare 2 mennesker i en.
So my favorite piece in here is this cage. Because of the cables. Cables are something that you find the least in hotels. So for me,
Jeg har lavet den her træningsøvelse, ikke? Og jeg kan klart anbefale den. Den er virkelig god for ryg.
How often do you work out?
I work out 5 days a week. If I need to skip a
Også
day
den her
and hit a
tricepsøvelse.
Saturday, I do, but I try to keep it
Fantastisk
Monday through
træning,
Friday, so I can have
triceps.
time to recover. I don't spend a ton of
Og vi skal
time.
lige høre, hvad han sagde faktisk. Undskyld, jeg afbrød.
Out.
I work out 5 days a week. If I need to skip a day and hit a Saturday, I do, but I try to keep it Monday through Friday, so I can have time to recover.
Hvis du gerne vil din reacher, så skal du træne 5 dage om ugen.
I don't spend a ton of time in the gym, 20-30 minutes tops. Less wear and tear on the body, leaves you feeling good.
What's your favorite body part to train?
Definitely not the legs. A lot of what I do is like aesthetic. You know, I play Reacher. It's got to look big and large. So
Det her det er typisk bro. Kæmpe overkrop, men benene, de lærker altid lidt bagud. Men det er også lige meget, fordi han spiller Reacher, og altid jeans på.
a lot of what I do is like aesthetic. You know, I play Reacher. It's got to look big and large. So, you know, a lot of stuff is upper body, upper arms, upper chest. But my favorite is the pectoralis major. It's actually a little tiny muscle. It's a little strip of muscle up here. But if you want to like have that beach body, you want to fill out your t-shirt, you got to get your arms above your head. You know, so something like this.
Dude, han er
Bringing
bare
your arms
stor.
up and pressing that upper chest
skal jeg
together.
prøve.
You're gonna start to fill out.
What's your favorite exercise?
Probably the incline bench. I'll come down here and I'll rack, you know, like I'll throw 225 on there, slide the bench under, and you know, you develop the, you know, the delts, the upper chest, just leaves you feeling good.
What exercise do you hate?
Well, I can't even do squats.
Jeg elsker Reacher.
I can't do squats. Every single time I do squats, I pinch something in my back.
Jeg hader squats også. Squats er det værste, seriøst. Altså, jeg tror, det er det bedste, du kan lave for benene, men følelsen er den værste. Jeg hader at lave squats, men det er en must. Det er en evil necessary. Man skal lave squats, for det er fantastisk bentræning, men jeg hader den.
So I can't load from the top. So if I want to do legs, you know, I've got to be pulling, or I've got to have my back supported lying down.
How do you keep
Fin
your mind
alternative.
fit?
You know, I try to meditate. Meditation is about manually shifting back into a calmer brain state. So that's what it is for me. Prayer, you know, every day I have a ritual every night before I go to bed. That helps. But I also spend time in the sauna, and that 15 minutes for me in the sauna, that's Zen time. I center myself, so that helps a lot.
How about the hot tub?
The hot tub is definitely not Zen time. I'm trying to keep my kids from killing each other or drowning. Because they think it's an Olympic-sized pool.
What was the process like to become Reacher?
Man, that was the first time in my life that I had a studio executive call and tell me I had to be a certain weight.
I want to throw you out of a helicopter.
So I built a gym in my house
Yeah,
and
stabilt.
started using weights really primarily for the first time. Up until that point, my basic workout was push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and sit-ups. Anywhere there was like monkey bars, I would run there. I would do 4 sets of 25 of each, and I would run back. I still do that. I'll do a lot of core stuff in here, trying to get the legs up. That was like the foundation of my workout for a long time. But to add that extra 30 pounds, it took a next level set of resistance.
How did the rapid bulking affect your body?
I kind of went from 0 to 100. Putting on that much weight that fast.
Hold nu
isn't
op, prøv at se
natural.
forskellen her. Almindelig stud, almindelig chat her. Det her, det er helt almindelig chat. Fin størrelse for 90% af mændene i verden. Hvis ikke 99% af mændene. Han er ret stor stadigvæk. Almindelig chat her. Og så ser vi chat Pro Max lige om lidt.
I kind of went from 0 to 100.
Det her, det er Chat Pro Max.
Putting on that much weight that fast isn't natural or healthy, I think. I ended up breaking a joint in my shoulder. I had shoulder surgery. One thing I learned, for me, when you're working out that often, was going from targeted exercises where it's like, today's my bicep and tricep day, is I would do full body exercises. Every day, Monday through Friday, I'm getting a little bit of legs, a little bit of arms, a little chest and back.
When did you start working out?
I started working out at the end of high school because I was a late bloomer, very late bloomer, no hair on the legs, got made fun of, wouldn't wear shorts because people would see how I didn't have any hair on my legs yet as like a junior in high school. And I wanted to change my body. I wanted to like take control. So I started working out, and I would do the workout that I mentioned.
Det gør de fleste folk også. Det starter nok i 10. klasse, måske gymnasie, eller 9. klasse gymnasie.
And I started to notice a difference. People that I was friends with also started to notice a difference and wanted to do what I did. But they would come out and try to do 4 sets of 25 push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and sit-ups, and couldn't come even close. And so I would only see them once, and they'd never come back. So I just learned to be a bit of a lone wolf in the gym.
What other types of training do you do?
The other training would probably be fight training. For the show that I'm on, Reacher, I've got an amazing team of stunt people that are constantly trying to make me look like the real deal. Every time I think my cardio's on point, I go do a little fight training and I get gassed in 3 minutes and realize I'm not even close to where I should be.
What do you consider an intense workout?
What I consider an intense workout is when I hit a full body day as hard as I can. That's going to include lunges, split squats, leg extensions, and leg curls. So that'll be the lower half. On the upper half, I'll hit the chest, and my goal is to get to 100 reps of bench. I'll start on incline and I'll end on decline. Trying to do, like 225, so heavy weights. I'll walk that all the way down. If I can get through that, I think I've won. It's tough to get through a full set, though.
Are you a max out kind of guy?
I don't max out a lot because for me, my whole goal is to stay a certain size for years. I want to be...
Der har vi uniten igen. Prøv nu lige at se det her. Det er jo ikke normalt, mand. Jeg tror de har specifikt valgt folk, der er folk, der er lave, så det er, han kan se ekstra stor ud. For det her det er ikke normalt. Jeg tror ham der bagved, herren herover, de har sagt til ham, du skal blive der. Du må ikke komme her, for du er også lige så høj som ham næsten. Han skal være speciel. Prøv nu lige at se på det her.
I want 22 seasons of... I want to be 100 years old and still playing Reacher. However, I threw up 355 the other day and I felt really good about it. And it's like, wasn't even like 1, it was like 10. So I don't even know what my max is, but don't ask me to do a squat though. I'd be lucky to get 145.
Did you and Henry work out together while shooting your new movie?
I let him do his thing. I do my thing, he do his thing. I think we're at 2 different places. I was coming out of Reacher in fighting shape. My goals were a little bit different than what his were at the time. But yeah, he works hard.
Henry også ret stor.
What music do you listen to when you're working out?
Unless I'm doing like an intense...
Alright, der er ikke så meget mere. Tak fordi I gad at se med. Husk at subscribe og like, og så ses vi til næste video. Håber I nød det.